Ed here with a Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Astro A50 wireless gaming headset. Now this does come in two flavors, one for PS4 and of course personal computer use, as well as one for the Xbox One. In this case, we are looking at the PS4 version, as you may have noticed, and it's not just a matter of color scheme, it's a matter of proprietary marketing associated with each console. Hopefully, eventually, Astro will be able to make one headset that can accommodate both. And for those of you wondering why I'm looking at this $300 headset, it's because not only is it new and worth giving a look, but also my G933s, the Logitechs that I had been using, took a bath when the water poured in through my house where the tree cut the hole. So at any rate, what is this $300 headset all about? As you may have noticed, it has a base station that it charges through. That also is where a lot of your inputs, optical inputs, are going to come in. So no removable battery like we had with the Logitech G933, and even though I can't do a direct comparison to the G933 in front of the camera, I certainly can compare it from my own personal use. Beyond the base station, mod kit ready. If you're a fan of Astro, then you already know in a sense what you're getting. Better battery life than the previous wireless gen. 5 gigahertz band is what it works on. In terms of contents in the box, we've got the headset as well as the base station, as well as a USB cable and a Toslink, aka a optical cable. Packaging pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy, and the headset is unique. I mean, the base station is a nice touch, no question about it. You can see the description of all the controls on the headset as well as on the base station. Again, the base station is how this headset is going to communicate with whatever you plan on using it for. In this case, PC gaming or the PlayStation 4, since again, that is what this headset is directly designed to be used with. And it goes over all the specifications, marketing stuff, etc. Let's get it out of the box. So this is less about flash, although the design is a matter of personal preference than the Logitech G933s. It's also considerably more expensive. But when it comes to performance, I'm hoping that it provides, I would say, about the same audio performance in terms of experience. The microphone, I've already seen mixed reviews about in terms of its quality. But then again, the G933 didn't have the best microphone out there. That just doesn't seem to be a focus on gaming-centric headsets. I wish that it were, but at this point it's not. So it looks like that's everything. Here we go. So the headset itself, you can see right there, and kind of what I was expecting. Plastic build, there is your microphone right there. The design, of course, unique to Astro, not something you're going to see with every manufacturer, and you can, for an additional cost, get leather or leatherette ear cups. It does come with the foam ones standard. You can see the charging contact points right here at the bottom where it's going to dock. Other things to point out, volume control right there. We have a power switch, Dolby settings, all of those things are here. So a lot of configuration on this, and it is a nice headset. There's no question about it. Not necessarily my favorite when it comes to aesthetic, but the G933 wasn't a beaut either, but I can already tell there's less creaking plastic on this unit, which is definitely a good thing. The G933, tended to make a lot of noise that you wouldn't hear, which was just because it was creaky plastic. What can I say? I don't see that happening here with the Astro, which is a good thing. Now, the base station concept I like a lot. It does limit capability in a sense, because the Logitech G933s could be used with virtually anything, even hardwired. You cannot hardwire a 3.5 millimeter jack into this. There is no input for it, but on the back of this charge station right here, you can see that you do have your inputs. Again, optical, as well as a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. I believe that's what that is. So you still have inputs, but again, not on the headset itself. Charging cable right there if you want to do USB charging, and then the switch between PlayStation 4 and PC is right there. So I like this concept of the dock. Some people aren't going to care for it. It also gives me a place to put my headphones, which, part of the reason my G933s are history is that they were like basically on the side of my chair. I didn't have them on an elaborate, desktop mount or headphone stand. And when the tree came through the house from Hurricane Matthew, basically the ceiling just went right down, besides parts of the tree, onto the chair. And of course, because the headset was on the chair, both were like the first thing to get destroyed. I'm not saying had the Astros been there and on the dock, they would have been safe, but just a side note in terms of it's nice that there is a deliberate place to put it. But again, the price, coming in at $300, a lot more expensive than the G933s, which can be found for, I think, under $150 now. Your charging cable right there, and that's pretty much it. So I'm hoping for good things. Again, the promise of better battery life is very appealing. Having a place to actually dock them is nice. But again, some users won't be a big fan of that. And if it does actually outperform the G933s, you're going to hear it from me. I do believe these plates come off. That's the modding that you can do. But otherwise, pretty straightforward. It's supposed to be a best-in-class gaming headset, and I'll know soon enough with the PS4 Pro. That'll be my first test dummy for this headset, and eventually I'll be doing some PC gaming, and then I can offer feedback as to how it performs there as well. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button, and as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.